So welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. We're up here working on the fence today, and I've been up here actually for the past 2 days trying to get some stuff done off camera. Let me show you where I'm at. So right here, guys, is our next corner post, and it's going to be tied into that corner post way down there. It's about 140 feet, and I need to come in here with the excavator maybe this weekend if it don't rain, and come down here with the flail mower and get rid of all this sage grass and all this junk in here that's growing. Need to do that before the fence wire goes up. I can do it after the fence wire, but it'll be a whole lot easier before the fence is up. So today it's what we're working on, going from here all the way down to there, and it will have a gate about halfway down it, a 6-foot man gate. And this is what I've been getting done over the past few days. There's the gate that's going down there. That's a 6-footer. In case you guys are curious, got this at Tractor Supply. How much was it? $139. Not too bad. But I'll tell you what, this fence job is getting expensive. So everywhere you see an H-brace is a corner, and that's where I change directions, because I'll be pulling from every corner. So I'll be pulling this way and that way, and that double brace down there is the same thing all the way down there to the corner. So here's my game plan going forward, and it could change. You guys know how I am. I want to get this run finished right here and work my way all the way down there to that gray metal building. That's a neighbor. My property line's about 5 feet from him. So I want to get down there all the way to that corner, and then we're going to stop on the fencing to do something else. And that is, we're going to build a barn. Let me show you. So originally I told you guys I'd be putting the barn right there where my truck's sitting. That's kind of a low spot right there. That would require more grade work than if I put it right here where it lays a lot better. So that's the plan. As soon as I get that fence down there to that building, we'll come up here, do some grade work with the skid steer, have some slate brought in to build this up just a little, and we're going to go ahead and build our pole barn. So that's done, because I don't want the cows in here until I have the barn done anyways. So once the barn gets done, we'll get back and finish the fence, which will be the roadside up there. Probably won't video a whole lot of that. I want to get that done kind of fast. But that's up next, and toward the end of the video, I'll share with you all my plans for this barn. But for right now, I need to put up one more H-brace right here, and then we'll pull our string from this corner to that corner and start putting some more posts in the ground on this run. All right, guys, if you're building fences and you're putting up H-braces, they sell these pins that go all the way through your post, and that's what holds up your brace, that and the force that your wire puts on it when you start tensioning it down. I found these a while back, and I get them on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below in the video description if you want to check them out. But if you're building a fence by yourself, guys, these are really nice to have, because it's like having an extra set of hands. You just bolt it to it, and there you go. When you set your post up there, you don't have to sit there and try to hold it up there and attach it at the same time. But if you do use these, there's something you got to think about, getting the right angle. You just can't come over here and put that on there, then hope the post is going to fall right on there. That's why I'm using that little clamp. Over here, I left it on. So I'll put this clamp on here, and then I go back and sight from the other post, and I make sure I get that nice alignment right there. So if you do buy these, get yourself an Irwin clamp. You should already have one of these on hand. I got one of these in every shop. And put you a clamp on there and line it up before you start to screw it on there. The first few that I did, I was eyeballing them, and I was just going back and forth and wasting time. That clamp right there saves you some time. So get you a clamp and check these out. There's a link down below, not sponsored. And friends, also that March wind is getting pretty rough out here, so if it comes through the video today, I apologize, these microphones do pretty good, but that March wind gives them a fit. And real fast, guys, in a previous video, somebody asked me what kind of microphone I had on. I use DJI microphones. They're wireless. They work really good. They have a charging case that comes with them. Not sponsored, but man, I wish they would sponsor me. These things are not cheap because I lose them all the time. But I get them on Amazon. They're about 200 bucks. I'll leave a link down below. They work really good. They also work with your cell phone if you have an iPhone. I'm not sure about a Droid though. Alrighty guys, we are done for the day. I didn't hang up that gate because I want that post to sit up in that concrete overnight. I was going to do a little bit more up there, but I got a birthday party to go to in about, gosh, it's in 30 minutes. I gotta get my butt in gear here and get up to the house and get cleaned up. So friends, sorry for the short video, but in closing here, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think about these fencing videos. I don't want to bore you guys to death with nothing but fencing videos, but it's what's going on at the sawmill right now. So if you don't care, hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And also, don't go anywhere because I did saw up some poplar yesterday. I forgot about that and I actually videoed it. So stay tuned for that and I'll see you guys back here on the next video. And I forgot to tell you guys about my barn design. We'll do that in the next video, I promise. I think you guys are going to like it. You guys hang in there.